Guys, in our workout journey, we all hit setbacks. This could be life getting in the way, burnouts, injuries, illness. It's all of these things have happened to me, and likely it's going to happen to you. We can't let setbacks completely derail the progress. We can't let one little inconvenience destroy everything we built so far. So just watch this video. I'm going to teach you how to stay motivated and bounce back from setbacks. As of today, I've been training for about a year and a half, guys. Back in November of last year, I had my biggest setback that I've ever had so far in my workout journey. I got tendonitis in my right shoulder, and that basically affected all my lifts. And basically, I had to completely modify my training for the past 6 months up to this month to work around this setback. But guys, the key is I never stopped training. I never stopped going to the gym. I was still making time 4 to 5 days a week to get in my gym sessions. I had to work around my shoulder injury. I had to do everything. I had to do a little more stretching and recovery work. But at the end of the day, guys, I still have the physique I am proud of, and I'm still working and building on it. And this setback was only a setback. I did lose strength, and I likely lost a little bit of size from what I was before. But again, guys, this is just something that can happen. A setback can happen. We just need to not let it get in the way. Because before this, I was working hard and training for over a year in the gym. So I'm not going to let something just derail everything that I have going already. So I've had a little setback, but we're going to bounce back from that. We're bouncing back and we're not stopping. Guys, you as well may have some sort of setback. It may be an injury like mine. It may be illness, sickness, family problems. Work might be getting busy, which will result in you maybe having to cut down days in the gym, or it might somehow negatively affect your training. But guys, don't let it ruin what you've built so far. Keep going. If you can go to the gym 2 or 3 days, that's better than going no days. Just make time for the 2 or 3 days. We like to think that progress is linear. It's a perfect upward trend. The truth is it's not linear. Just like a stock market, the stock will go up and it'll go down and it'll go up and it'll go down. Sometimes that's how progress is too. We're not going to be perfect. We're not going to be 100% up. There's going to be times that we take a small dip, or there's going to be times that we face a little bit of a challenge and we're going to lose a bit of what we built. We want to keep everything in the back that we still have. We want to keep our foundations. And then we're going to recover, we're going to get back to normal, and we're going to rise back to where we were before, and we're going to continue rising above. Setbacks are part of the process. Basically, anything you do in life, there's no way that you're going to do it where everything just goes your way, everything goes perfectly. And it's the same thing when you're working out, the same thing lifting weights. Setbacks are part of the process. Most bodybuilders, powerlifters have all had some sort of injury in the past. Anyone at your gym that you think looks great, they've probably had some injury or multiple injuries. They've had something that have stopped them from going to the gym for a week, 2 weeks, that has caused them to lose a little bit of size or lose a little bit of strength. But don't focus on what you've done in the past. Just focus on recovering and what you're going to be in the future. Just keep in mind everything that you've built so far, because that's the most important thing. One thing I want you to keep in mind is you're not starting over. A setback doesn't mean you're starting over. You're not starting from scratch. You're just starting again. You're starting at a point you've already reached. You're not starting over. Everything you built is still there. It's still there. But you're just going to start again from a lower point and get to what you were before, and you're going to get stronger again. So guys, how are we actually going to recover from setbacks? Don't jump right back into beast mode. Get back into the flow of things. Get your muscles used to lifting weight again in good form. Obviously try to challenge your muscles, but don't go back into beast mode. You're not going to have the same strength as you did before. That's the truth. But again, the truth is we want to train the foundations that we already have, and we want to get back. And you know what? Within 1-2 weeks, we'll be back in beast mode again. When you face a setback, discipline will always beat motivation. You're not going to feel motivated all the time, but one thing you can have is discipline. Say that I'm going to go to the gym 2 or 3 times a week, at least. If you can be disciplined for that, we're going to keep our momentum flowing, and that's what matters right now. As I always say, you don't need the perfect plan. You just need to show up and work. The last thing, guys, is how to rebuild momentum. The first thing you're going to do is pick a goal for the week. You're going to pick a number of times you can go to the gym, 2, 3 days a week. Just stick to that and stay disciplined with that. Follow that. Make sure that you make time, even if it's just 45 minutes to an hour. Just make time to get those 2 or 3 days in a week of workout. Also, as I always say, track something small. Track your strength. As you get back into the groove of things, start again by aiming to get a little bit stronger, a little bit better in some aspect of your workout every single week. Try to improve your form, try to increase the weight, try to add a set or a rep or 2 reps. Do something that you can prove to yourself that you're still getting stronger. Also, build your routine around your current lifestyle, not around the lifestyle you had before your setback. Because when we live in the past, it's very hard to sustain. It's very hard to maintain, and you're going to have a possibility of wanting to stop. If you can tailor your routine to your current lifestyle and what you know you can manage, it'll be a lot better for yourself to make sure you stay on track. Guys, the setbacks you face working out and anything else in life, it doesn't define you. What defines you is your response to that. It's your resilience, and it's your coming back and fighting it and staying strong. Even if you get injured, even if you get sick, even if life gets in the way, you're still going to be doing something to get in your 2 workouts or 3 workouts. You're still going to do what you can to work around that setback and to build yourself up to what you were before. Guys, even with setbacks, do your best to stay consistent. Just stay consistent. Remember the goal in mind. Remember what you're trying to accomplish. And just remember it takes time. Even with a setback, just give yourself a few days. And remember, results come from doing the same thing over and over again. This isn't the end, guys. This is just a small reset. Stay consistent and keep your goal in mind. You'll get there, trust me. Don't let any setbacks get in the way.